going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive. I bring you guys some brand new news about the new Pokemon Meltan, the mythical Pokemon that is going to be in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Some brand new news that may shed some light and maybe make you like Meltan just a little bit more. So 2 trailers just dropped this morning. Most of you guys are probably only going to see the first one, but I'll show off both of them here. And the second one actually is even cooler. So the first one is pretty simple. It's basically Professor Willow and Professor Oak talking. Professor Oak talks about having this big box here, and he has a hard time opening. He said when he opened it, there's like some rusty metal inside, a rusty lump of metal. So he ends up shipping it over to your boy Willow. So Willow gets it. Apparently Ditto was able to remember how to turn into Meltan, so that way they were able to confirm that Ditto and Meltan have, or the Meltan and the rusty lump of metal have the same kind of DNA or kind of the same composition. So your boy sends it to him. It's got red and blue on the box. That may be a hint towards something, obviously, as we are going to Kanto, but there's your box right there, nice and red and blue on the sides. And of course, bam, Meltan of course appears. They are able to get Meltan to spawn, but then of course they end up getting a ton of Meltan to spawn. So they end up having like a crazy amount of Meltan behind them, and they're all just kind of jumping around and doing crazy things and whatever else. So the box end up closes after a while. Like for some reason the box closes itself. They don't seem to really understand why, but the box will just close itself, and then he says it could take some time. We'll figure it out. We're going to publish a research paper about Meltan, and we're going to be good to go. So a bunch of Meltan spawn at Professor Willow's lab. Professor Oak and Professor Willow are trying to solve the mystery of Meltan. It seems like a rusty lump of metal, when exposed to nature, ends up turning into Meltan, which is pretty interesting, and there's a ton of them, so it's not like there's just one. Now, this is the real trailer right here that really kind of gives some light. This is a really cool trailer. I highly recommend you check it out. I'm going to put it in the description below. But basically, it's this artist, or this I think that's a girl, is chilling, and she talks about how Meltan are kind of showing up around her house, and you can see that she lays out little nuts and bolts, and the Meltan, it looks so cool because of how realistic it looks, but the Meltan is made out of some sort of liquid metal, and then they all start to gather the little gears and the little nuts and bolts, and they start to play around her house and kind of cause some havoc, touching different stoves and getting burned and hanging from chandeliers. And then, you know, they're cute, but they seem to be curious. Now you can see they've infiltrated this person's house and kind of taken all over, which is pretty nuts. And it's the mysterious Pokemon Meltan is just showing up everywhere. They're marching around the metal. They just love their metal. But the big thing here, they're called Meltan, but there's a secret that these Meltan have, and they're called Meltan, and that's not all. So you see them kind of all huddled up here. That's not all. That is not all. There is another secret to these little guys, and I'll show you guys right there. Right here is where it is. They show this silhouette, and this silhouette shows that Meltan has a new form. No doubt about it. It says, there's a little thing at the end here that says it's still, I think Meltan still holds a greater secret to be uncovered. So this, Meltan is not the end result here, man. Meltan either evolves, it has another form, maybe Meltan come together to create this giant form. We've seen that before with Zygarde cells becoming Zygarde Ultimate. But I tell you what, Meltan is not done, my friends. For all of you who are hating on little Meltan, this guy looks like he's about to be beast mode, dude. He looks like he's got like big gears on his shoulders. Looks like he's got the nut with the little eye on the front. He looks like he's about to be this giant mech homie. So I think Meltan formed together to create this homie, and he's gonna be a beast mode Pokemon, dude. So don't undersell my man Meltan. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm sure we're gonna get more information coming in the next couple days or weeks as we approach Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, kind of unveil the secrets of Meltan. My hope is that it gets tied into the story though, and that's Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. That would be really cool. But they've been releasing these little teasers, and it's something a little bit different, and it's got me hyped for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and hyped to find out what Meltan has in store for us. So I wanted to bring you this information. Let me know what your thoughts are on this new form for Meltan. What do you think is going down with that? Let me know in the comments section below. Like the video, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Thanks so much for checking out my last video. If you like that one, you'll definitely like this one, and be sure to subscribe for more as I post Pokemon videos every single day.